I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
When I wake up,
1 year, juniors. 1 year. The seniors are gone, the days are getting hotter, and the sun doesn't fall quite as fast.
and when I go out,
We sit impatiently behind the desks we so dread, watching the clock tick in slow motion as we too wait for our release.
and when I come home,
It is our time now. Eventually, summer will come and summer will go. When we walk through those doors on that first crisp September morning, it will be our last first day. 3 years down and 1 to go. Seniors.
gonna dream about the time when I'm with you.
But don't let the time fool you, because it is now that we have just 1 year left. 1 year of lazy weekends with friends just a phone call away. 1 year of walking down hallways that may seem like prison walls now, but contain some of our most memorable moments. 1 more year of cafeteria lunches, fire drills, wake-up warriors, homecoming, bonfire, football games, pep rally. 1 more year we are here, together. 1 more year of the small towns that raised us, of the ease in knowing that home is right around the corner. 1 more year of green and gold. 1 more year as warriors.
I'm gonna dream about the time I had with you.
Good morning, King Philip. We will be officially entering the home stretch on Monday as we welcome June with open arms. But let's make sure that every day counts and that we all finish strong. Our 2015 graduates will be marching to pomp and circumstance on Sunday, hopefully feeling ready to take on the world. Next week will be the final town meetings leading to the vote that will decide the fate of our turf field. It is clear that something has to be done to remedy our ailing sports facilities, and we shall soon see if the Tri-Town truly understands the impact this will have on our KP community.
From the first day of high school to the final day of senior year, a high schooler will spend approximately 4,680 hours at school. And for students participating in sports, marching band, and other after-school activities, the number of hours increases a great deal. For many of us, the walls of our high school are just as familiar as the walls of our bedroom at home. Our school is our home away from home and is a huge part of our identity. We learn from some of life's greatest experiences here, the type that stick with us for the rest of our lives. Together, we have learned many valued lessons about kindness, bravery, perseverance, and perhaps, most importantly, we have learned that we can make a difference in the world and in the lives of others. We want our school to reflect all that we are and all that we have put into making this school and its reputation so great. Our school sports teams and marching band program are incredibly dedicated, putting in tremendous amounts of time and effort to succeed. The fields they play on should reflect that. To give them a better chance at representing King Philip with all their talent they can muster, we need to improve our playing fields. Installing a turf field will improve our experience at King Philip more than one could imagine. As the field stands now, it is cracked and dry with more dust than grass some days. Athletes come off the field coughing and filthy with the dust that is stirred up during action. Since almost all other schools in the Hockomock League have turf to practice on and play on, lacking such puts our team at a significant disadvantage. Our athletics deserve an equal opportunity to perform at their best, especially on their home field. Our athletes currently have to fear injury as the current conditions puts players at incredible risk. Turf would cut that risk, providing teams with much safer conditions. The turf field would not solely benefit sports and our marching band, its benefit would be seen throughout the entire community. The students of King Philip invest so much into this school, whether it be time, energy, or hard work. Please invest in us. There's an opportunity here to maybe not change the world at large, but to change our world. Please help us play on our field of dreams.
We thank all the people who have worked so hard on our behalf to try and gain the support of the community for this project. It means a lot to all of us, and it shows us that you believe in us, the students of King Philip. Whether we realize it or not, as we expose ourselves to new chapters in life, new adventures, applying to college or for a summer job, our social media identity is a very important part of our life story. If someone were to take a quick look at your social media footprint, what would they see? King Philip Jr. Rachel Bartlett found her Facebook page unexpectedly exposed to hundreds of people during a field trip.
I went on a field trip to Millis High School, and Elle King was there from Nesson, and she asked people who wants to be put on the spot, and I instantly raised my hand.
Rachel, I'm going to put you on the spot because, are you on Twitter, Instagram, what do you do?
I do Facebook. And so after she called me up, she asked me to pull up my Facebook page.
Well, great, let me get your information.
A lot of people will ask that question, like how to get in contact with you, and especially interviewers for a job, and you don't know what they'll find on your page, so you got to make sure it's appropriate for whatever you're going for.
So I'm looking at Rachel's. I see Rachel's in front of a periodic table.
From my timeline photos, it was like stuff from drama and stuff from New York City.
I don't know anything about Rachel. You know what I just found out about Rachel within 10 seconds? I found out that she likes drama, that she's in theater, that clearly she wants to do something in film or television because she's behind a camera. I see her, what looks like she's in school. I see that she's well-traveled. These are good reflections of Rachel without knowing anything about Rachel.
Whatever you post on your Facebook page, it can tell a lot about a person.
Now, let's just be honest. Are there any of you that I could look at your timeline and I would be like, okay, so you've got a hot bod, right? So you got a brand new pair of shoes, cool. Okay, so you've got that dress, awesome. You got new highlights, sweet. I mean, think about it. You want people to be able to just get a quick snapshot of you and have a positive reaction. Guess what? Perception is reality. It costs them internships, jobs, it costs them opportunities. I say this to say, never ever post anything that you think could come back to haunt you, because they can go and find pictures of you from years ago and dismiss you instantly for it.
She said I was well traveled and I'm educated and I'm involved in a lot of different clubs, so people look for that in the real world.
Your web presence says a lot about you. It's extremely accessible, and many colleges and employers are doing their due diligence to find out who you really are. You owe it to yourself to make sure that they like what they see. On that note, here's an opportunity that would serve you well in the future. Not only would it look good on a resume, but even more importantly, it's a most rewarding experience for all involved. If you're an outgoing, friendly, and responsible person, you should consider becoming a KP Peer Mentor.
I joined peer mentoring because I like working with kids, and it's something I want to do when I get older. I'm also part of TOPS, which is a soccer program where you help people with disabilities learn soccer, so being able to do something like this in the school is really fun.
This is my first year in peer mentoring, and it was really awesome. You get to do some cool activities with some really awesome people.
I joined peer mentoring because it was a great way to meet new people and make a difference in their lives.
I joined peer mentoring because there's so many fun activities. We got laser tag, bowling, we got the Special Olympics, kickball, making gingerbread houses.
So I've been involved in peer mentoring since the 8th grade, and overall it's been an extremely rewarding experience. There are lots of fun activities throughout the year, including Special Olympics in the spring, and I highly encourage everyone to apply to be a peer mentor.
It's great getting to work with all the kids, and I think everyone who is interested in doing that should join. It's really good to know you're helping people and making them feel good.
Another opportunity KP students had this year that would look good on a resume was the trip to France. Next year, students will be traveling to Spain, and anyone interested should see Mrs. Metcalf about the great opportunity. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you back here next Friday.
When we were younger, we thought everyone was on our side. Then we grew a little and romanticized the time I saw flowers in your hair. 'Cause it takes a boy to live, it takes a man to pretend he was there. So then we grew a little and knew a lot, and now we demonstrated it to the cops. And all the things we said, we were self-assured. 'Cause it's a long road to wisdom, but it's a short one to being ignored. Be in my eyes, be in my heart, be in my eyes.